The War Within. Get a look at Legacy of Arathor. Take your adventures further in Legacy of Arathor, our next content update. You'll amp up the challenge in Overcharged Delves. Get a helping hand with the new combat assistant and single button assistant and more. New Arathi Highlands campaign. You got Thoris fucking Trollbane there sitting with fucking Faerun Lothar, dude. That's fucking crazy. Oh, and Maghar? Oh, shit. And it's tying back to the fucking short story. While attentions have been focused on Khazalgar, a new storm is brewing in the Arathi Highlands. Tensions are rising between the Horde and Alliance. Join Faerun, and Danath Trollbane. I said Thoris Trollbane, my bad. Join Faerun and Danath as they attempt to quell the rising tides of hostility between the two factions in a new multi-quest campaign. You'll get to experience this 2-chapter storyline with branching viewpoints for each faction as you play through. So I'm going to be playing through this twice. Good. Players will receive a few new rewards for their efforts. A Lion Stromguard tabard and a Horde Maghar tabard. Shoulder transmog inspired by Faerun's own pauldrons. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. That's dope. Read and listen to the Heartlands 5-part audio novella before you head into Arathi Highlands. And we might re-watch this to get a reminder of it, because we did listen to this before. It's narrated by Chris Metzen, and it's very good. It's very good. But it would be good to maybe get a refresher on this, because it talks about Merrin, who is Danath's niece? Yeah. And there's some speculation, you know. Remember that the Maghar escaped the persecution of the Lightbound on alternate Draenor. So, you know, Merrin and her kind of primal, kind of savage, fervent desire to continue and preserve the legacy of Thoradin, you know, there's a potential weakness that could exist there where she could maybe work with someone like Yrel. You know, seeing that Lightbound threat come to Azeroth, or maybe it never will. But maybe that was a fractal kind of trying to show us something that could happen on Azeroth. But you know, it's a potential in for someone like Yrel and the Lightbound, which is very scary. Go Lorewalking with Lorewalker Cho. What does that mean? Players level 10 and above can speak with Lorewalker Cho in either Stormwind, Orgrimmar, or Dornogal for a renewed questing experience. You'll step back into some iconic lore moments in Azeroth with both previous quests and a few new ones. Shut your fucking mouth. There are 3 available repeatable questlines. Meet the Ethereals, travel to Netherstorm to fight Dementius, meet up with Illyria and Locust Walker in Legion, and head into the Shadowlands to meet the Brokers and gain access to Tazavesh. You'll also meet up with Venari. Wait. Why is the Ethereal storyline about Brokers? Interesting. I have some thoughts about this. I got speculation about this. I've got whole videos about this. Comparing the Ethereals and the Brokers. And talking about Tazavesh quite a lot. Experience Xal'atath's storyline. Learn more about the Blade of the Black Empire in Legion. See how Xal'atath gained her body in BFA. And go back in time to the Black Empire to experience Xal'atath's encounter with the Old Gods. Wait, what? Whoa, what? What? This is coming in 11.1.7? Dude. Dude. Face the past with Arthas. Why would they be showing us this again? Return to Stratholme for a condensed version of the culling. Feel the stinging cold of betrayal and wrath of the Lich King. And confront old memories as you step into the role of the Lich King as he faces down the heroes of Azeroth. They're gonna let us play as the Lich King? Shut the fuck up! What? Oh my god. Ethereals and brokers. Xal'atath and the old gods. And fucking Arthas and the Lich King. Yo! That is fucking sick. Oh my god. Why are they showing us Arthas and Dude, they're showing us... Because we got to talk about Mournblades again. We got to talk about domination and betrayal and the culling. Oh my god, they're building the fucking fractal storylines for the big picture, bro. Blizzard! While lore walking, you won't be able to undertake any other quests, but you'll be able to exit anytime you like and return to Lore Walker Cho. Holy shit, dude. We're doing this. I mean, we're fucking doing all this. If you did all of these and unlocked a Lore Walker title, dude, I'm so stoked. Oh my god, dude. The focus on story, oh my, dude, we're eating fucking lore pies, dude. That's why they call me Pyromancer, bro. Fuck. New Arathi stuff, Maghar stuff. I love Lore Walker Cho, dude. He's like my favorite. Oh, dude. Sick. Okay, what else we have? Overcharged Delves. Things are about to become even more dangerous in Delves for you and Bran. We're introducing a new Delve-specific affix to 6 Delves to push you to new feats of heroism or to earn more shiny loot. Kriegval's Rescuing Breach, the Spiral Weaves, Nightfall Sanctum, Fungal Folly, and Side Streets Loose. You'll engage with rare new enemies, more traps, and unlock traits in a new trait tree specific to Overcharged Delves. Selecting the right traits can turn the tides of traps by making them more beneficial rather than a detriment to your progress. I don't really do Delves anyway, so I don't really give a fuck. But cool for people who like Delves. New UI options, Combat Assistant, and Single Button Assistant. Okay, we already heard about Combat Assistant. A feature designed to help new players who are trying out a new specialization, or those looking for additional guidance on the abilities they should use without the need to turn third-party apps or outside guides. This new feature is configured as an additional option that is part of the base UI to assist you with the damage rotation no matter which specialization you're using. Initially, I was pretty resistant to this, but I don't give a fuck. It's more of a, you know, a side helper or accessibility thing. It's whatever. I don't really give a fuck. There's a lot of people blowing it out of proportion, people that don't even play the game anymore, so who gives a fuck what they think? And who cares? The single button assistant does have the detriment of having a longer global cooldown between abilities, 0.2 between. This one does not have any negative aspect of it. This one does. So to make it into one button, there are people who have already, I've seen commenting on my video about it saying like, look, I don't give a fuck about raiding or doing Mythic Plus. I don't care about doing damage. So I'm going to use this because all I want to do is just like do story and collect stuff and like just hang out. And that's cool. Cool. Yeah, fine. I mean, that's great. I mean, what Ian has said before is that, and he said this over the years, that there's so many different ways that people play this game. I think the internet has this way of putting people in little bubbles, and people believe that the way that they play a game is the only way to play a game and that everyone else is wrong. That's not the case. There's a 1,000 different ways to play World of Warcraft, reasons to do it, levels of interest and skill. So you won't, I'm not going to be using this stuff, but someone will, and whatever. I don't really give a fuck. Like, the content that I do is probably going to be like, you're not going to want to use this stuff for that anyway. So I'm not really that worried about it. This is a blue post for something coming in 11.1.7 they forgot to add to the official post. We're also providing a collector's bounty buff, which will aid players in the hunt for legacy loot by increasing drops in legacy content throughout Azeroth. We'll share more details when we're closer to its release. Fuck yeah, dude. Increasing drops in legacy. So they're trying to make things like transmog runs and stuff more fruitful. That's great news, dude. That's great news. I love that. Transmog and hopefully mounts. Look, at one point I used to care about the rarity of these mounts, but I don't give a fuck anymore. I don't care. Make them with higher drop chances. I should not still be going back to Mists of Pandaria to farm world boss mounts. And people go, well, why didn't you play Remix? Because it was fucking lame, first of all. And second of all, because not everyone played Remix. Like, just make the mounts higher drop chances, or tokens to get them or something. Like, it's fucking ridiculous. So there was more here. The Greedy Emissary returns. Later during this content cycle, we'll be bringing back the Greedy Emissary event. During this event, you'll be able to encounter even more of these deviously greedy emissaries in Stormwind, Orgrimmar, Dornogal, and Undermine for new diabolical rewards, including a mount. You won't want to miss some truly iconic rewards, including recolors of classic tier 2 armor sets for your characters. Dude, look at that Blood and Fell Paladin. Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. Dude, that is pretty sick. Also, there's that same pattern. Remember that pattern I showed you? Remember that pattern I showed you guys on Friday? That's on the Nyalotha banners? Look, I'll fucking show you again. It's very similar. You see it on the fucking, it's not identical, but it's in that same vein. On the Sargeras armor, on the Paladin set, on the Nyalotha banners. Same similar motifs with like the shield almost shape around the dot, the horns. I don't know, man. It's very interesting. From left to right, Death Knight, Hunter, Mage. Ooh, the Death Knight set looks baller, dude. Oh, a Death Knight set that's not just red or blue. A Death Knight set that's... Oh, it's Death Knight Bolvar. True. Gold and black. It's almost like Black Dragonflight themed. Or even Gold Dragonflight themed. And then Mage over here. It's like Sun Fury themed. Blood Mage even is potentially. Hunters stay losing? Do they? I think it looks pretty decent. It's on a fucking Tauren, to be fair. This monk one is dope, dude. The black and red dragons, the serpents intertwined, dude. The monk one looks fucking dope, dude. Bro. That is fucking sick. That is fucking sick. The druid looks like Druid of Flame shit. Oh. Storm Rage set, but Druid of Flame. And the priest set looks aight. It's another kind of almost like flame kind of looking set. Intricate. Gold and red and orange. Flame of Autumn. Flame of August. Summer's Light. Looks, I think these are pretty sick, dude. Is that a black Shadow Fang? That's pretty sick too, dude. Black and like blood red. Slip into the turbulent timeways with Battle for Azeroth. No way. They added the fucking pirate infinite dragon? No way, dude. No way. Oh, oh shit. Ever since I ran Tazavesh, I was like, dude, I want that as a fucking mount. And here it is. Oh, I can't believe they've done this. I can't believe you've done this. What the fuck? This event will span 6 weeks, beginning and ending with BFA. Battle for Azeroth, MOP, BC, WAD, Legion, BFA. We'll have 6 new time-walking dungeons for players to undertake. Atal Dazar, banger. Freehold, banger. King's Rest, it's alright. Shrine of the Storm, banger. Temple of Sethralis, banger. Waycrest Manor, banger. Let me tell you something that didn't suck about BFA, the fucking dungeons. I'll tell you that right now. Banger dungeons from BFA, okay? Master the Timeways and you can earn the Chrono Corsair Skyriding mount. Fuck yes, dude. Fuck yes. Sick, dude. Dude, 11.1.7's got some dope stuff. Looks better than 11.1.5, I'm saying that. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, dude, the fucking Lorewalking with Lorewalker show is crazy. We get to see the imprisonment of Xal'atath. We get to potentially see how the Ethereals connect and relate to Tazavesh and the fucking brokers. We get to get a refresher on the culling of Stratholme, what it meant to be the Lich King and the betrayal, and get to play as the Lich King. Oh, dude. They brought me here just to make me come.